My name is James. Born 12/23, 1994. I've been making music since I was 10 years old. The year was 2006 when I released my first song. I dropped it straight into the air vent of Basil's locker on the second floor of my junior high. Of course, it wasn't the first time that she had heard it. I've been perfecting it for weeks. She had heard it over the phone 3 nights before. Today, it's a song I don't remember. It wasn't perfect, but it was perfect for her. It was also perfect for Melanie. She actually owned that locker. It was on the other side of the hallway. You can imagine the critical acclaim I received from my classmates, and some positive, some negative. And nobody could really understand what the point was. I mean, 6th through 8th grade is tough for everybody. You know, not as bad as these days, but as traumatically awkward and confusing that time was for me. If the year was 2006, I fucking loved it. The point is, James Henry Hurt VI. Jaybird in the house, so number 5 doesn't get mixed up. Still didn't work around number 4, so little J it was for the cousins and extended family. I've been told I had to build a brand at a very young age, so Little Bird seemed right at the time. And so it was. I was happy, and I am happy, but I need more. I need to get better. I need to get money. Money lets me get better stuff. Money lets me take care of people. Money lets me spend time with who I love, doing what I love. It's not about the money, but as you get older, you need money.
I see it all around. I see it in artists, I see it in agents. Money's infinite. Time is finite.
WWMX HD2 Baltimore, 01WI.
Little Bird is the brainchild of Jay Hurt. You may have heard him on here before as Little Bird with the song Miss Tangerine. He has some new stuff out and a band with it as well. And they're kind of becoming a big thing in the Annapolis area. So we've got something for you called as Locals Only Spotlight. I gotta get a Jack Johnson and G-Love kind of vibe from them.
In 2009, I met another woman that would change my life.
Anything that you want, you can build here. This is your world. Your dreams come real.
She taught me literally how to see. She taught me how to understand someone or something, how they feel over time, how subtle something can
We
change
spend so much of our life walking around,
in someone's face.
never seeing.
Can be the difference of their face looking like themselves or looking like someone entirely different. In oil painting, you can build dimension with the slightest touch. Depending on how much time you spend, you can create an entire world and bring people into it, and then they name it. You can see what is there or whatever you want. And if you can see that, then you can understand anything if you stare at it long enough.
Bob, I can never paint because I'm colorblind. All I can see is gray.
Without really doing anything, it was her who taught me how to learn
So I thought today we'd do a picture in gray just to show you
everything.
anyone can paint.
After a while,
Sometimes we work too hard.
you eventually learn.
Painting.
In order to get there,
It should always be fun.
you gotta do more. That's why you need more.
Should make you happy.
I got to smell the flowers. I have to hear the birds and the breeze. Load up now. Load up with everything you see in that painting. Then it's easy to put it on the canvas. All right, I have buttered myself up and I will fire in. When I use that word fire in, I love that word fire in because I like to fire in like this. I hate to go on I want to be fresh, I want to be powerful, I want to be the commander, the chief, the bottle washer, and then it works for me. It works for everyone if you do it just like that.
In this life, with all these monsters we make, with infinite potential, sweet and happy, we laugh until they're scary. Everything's so big and insignificant. How the hell is it all so random? That has to mean something. Like, how does it work?
We spend so much of our life walking around.
What makes your heart beat?
Looking with never seeing.
So I started looking for one thing, but there's never one of one thing. A snowflake gets its form just like everything else. There is sound in the atmosphere, and as the water freezes as it forms and falls down from gravity, it forms a unique shape. If relativity is relative, and it just depends on how long you're around it until you love it, then you could make anything have infinite meaning. And then I remembered the sun. There's only one of the suns. And we've all seen it. You could say we don't have to look to know it's there. I found the sun, and I found the shade. Under the trees I slept, and in my dreams I found a friend of mine from a very long time ago. And he showed me a time
equivalent to a crescendo
where there was time.
The masses are thrown into ever greater agitation. They are ejected. Spikes are thrust.
And when I woke up,
There are eruptions.
I was watching TV.
Protuberances appear. And all due to the dynamics of vibration. The whole landscape opens before us. The note we hear is strong enough to originate all this turbulence, this impressive display.
Here we go, just gave up another miracle. Center of intention with a centerfold. Don't you know? In the dark, stop looking for the part that was out of sight.
And when I'm finished, the job is done, I don't even notice I did it. And that's the same with the painting. I think creative power it's a different type of a power.